The ballroom was packed, the cameras were rolling, and the nation was watching. It was one of those nights when every word, every smile, every slight glance could ignite headlines by morning. Senator John Kennedy stood near the podium, calm and collected, waiting for his turn to speak at a bipartisan charity event. He was known for his wit sharp as a scalpel, but always wrapped in a warm Southern drawl that could make even the most cutting remarks sound like a blessing. But tonight, no one could have predicted what was about to unfold. Dr. Jill Biden, the First Lady, was on stage delivering her remarks, speaking about unity and respect in politics. It was cordial, even lighthearted until, out of nowhere, her tone shifted. She looked toward Kennedy with a half-smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. "You know," she said, her voice carrying a subtle edge, "Senator Kennedy talks about integrity, but some people think of him more as a storyteller than a truth-teller." The room went still. It wasn't just a playful jab, it was a public questioning of his honesty. Cameras zoomed in. Reporters froze with pens mid-air. Even the clinking of glasses stopped. Kennedy's mind raced. He could respond with a long defense, a scathing attack, or say nothing at all. But years in politics had taught him that sometimes the most powerful thing a person could do was say less, not more. He slowly walked to the microphone, took a sip of water, and looked at the crowd. Then, with a half-smile of his own, he leaned, in just enough for the cameras to catch the gleam in his eyes. "Well, Dr. Biden," he drawled, "where I come from, we call that a compliment in disguise. And where I come from, the truth doesn't mind being tested." The words landed like a thunderclap. It wasn't loud, it wasn't mean, it was steady, certain, and it cut straight to the heart. The audience erupted. In gasps and applause, some stood. Even a few of Jill Biden's own supporters couldn't help but smile. But that wasn't the end of it. After the event, the media swarmed him, asking why he didn't go on the offensive. Kennedy's answer was simple: because when someone tries to question your truth, the best thing you can do is stand so firmly in it that they realize they can't shake it. That night, social media exploded. Hashtags with his quote trended. For days, memes popped up everywhere, pictures of Kennedy with captions like "Truth doesn't mind being tested." Political commentators from both sides called it the classiest counterpunch in recent memory. In the weeks that followed, Kennedy's approval ratings quietly climbed. People weren't just impressed by his quick wit, they respected his restraint. In a time when politics often felt like a never-ending shouting match, he had chosen grace without weakness and strength without hostility. And as Kennedy later told a small group of young interns on Capitol Hill, "If you let anger write your words, you'll regret the spelling. But if you let conviction guide you, you'll speak a language everyone understands." It wasn't just a comeback, it was a masterclass in the kind of courage that doesn't need to roar to be heard, and that's why the entire nation remembered it.